You know that one person who always seems lucky. They find money on the road, get selected without trying, meet the right people at the right time. And then there are others who study hard, work hard, try everything, yet somehow life keeps missing them by inches. So what is luck really? A hidden force? A coincidence? Or something happening inside our brains without us realizing it? Because science has a very strange answer. Luck might not be magic at all. It might actually be a skill. For centuries, humans believed luck came from gods, stars, destiny, or supernatural powers. Ancient soldiers carried lucky charms into wars. Gamblers wore the same clothes repeatedly. Athletes still follow strange rituals before matches. But modern science started asking a different question. What if lucky people aren't protected by fate? What if their brains simply work differently? And the deeper scientists looked into it, the weirder it became. The human brain is basically a pattern-detecting machine. Thousands of years ago, this helped humans survive. If bushes moved repeatedly before a tiger attack, your brain learned the pattern. The problem is, our brains are so good at finding patterns that sometimes we find patterns that don't even exist. This is why people believe, every time I wear this shirt, good things happen. Or, I knew something bad would happen today. Science calls this confirmation bias. We remember the hits and ignore the misses. Imagine someone wears lucky shoes during an important exam and scores well. Now the brain links the shoes with success, but it completely ignores all the times the shoes did absolutely nothing. In other words, sometimes luck is just memory playing tricks on us. In 2003, psychologist Richard Wiseman ran one of the most famous experiments about luck. He spent years studying people who considered themselves either very lucky or very unlucky. And he noticed something shocking. Lucky people weren't necessarily smarter, or richer, or more talented. They simply behaved differently. In one experiment, participants were handed a newspaper and asked to count the number of photos inside. Hidden halfway through the newspaper was a giant message saying, "Stop counting, there are 43 photos." Most unlucky people completely missed it. Lucky people noticed it almost instantly. Why? Because unlucky people were too focused, stressed, and narrow-minded. Lucky people were more relaxed and open to unexpected opportunities. That means luck may not be random at all. Sometimes, you literally fail to see opportunities because your brain is trapped in stress and overthinking. And honestly, that's terrifying, because it means two people can walk through the exact same world, and one sees opportunities everywhere while the other sees nothing. Humans also have another strange habit. When something bad happens repeatedly, our brains start creating a story. I always fail. Nothing works for me. I'm just unlucky. But psychologists discovered that believing you're unlucky can actually change your behavior. You become more anxious, more fearful. You stop taking risks. You stop noticing chances, which creates more failures. It's basically a loop. Bad experiences create negative expectations, and those expectations slowly create more bad outcomes. Not because the universe hates you, but because fear changes decisions, and decisions change results. Scientists found that people considered lucky usually share a few traits. They talk to more people, they try more things, they notice small opportunities, and most importantly, they recover from failure faster. Think about it. If two people apply for 100 opportunities, and one quits after 5 rejections, who looks luckier in the end? Sometimes luck is just hidden persistence. But here's the craziest part. Studies suggest optimistic people actually notice more opportunities around them. Not because opportunities magically appear, but because their attention changes. Your brain filters reality constantly. Out of millions of details around you, your mind chooses what to focus on. So, if someone constantly expects failure, their brain becomes trained to notice problems. But if someone stays curious and open, they notice possibilities others completely miss. So, does luck actually exist? Scientifically, yes, but probably not in the way most people think. Randomness absolutely exists. Some people are born richer. Some meet the right person accidentally. Some survive disasters by pure chance. Random events are real, but science suggests that what we call luck is often a mix of chance, psychology, attention, risk-taking, and mindset. In other words, luck isn't fully controllable, but your chances of experiencing luck might be. And that's a huge difference. Maybe the luckiest people aren't people chosen by fate. Maybe they're simply the people who keep looking, the people who stay open, who notice opportunities, who keep moving even after failure. Because sometimes, the difference between lucky and unlucky isn't the world around them, it's the way they see it. And honestly, that's both comforting and unsettling at the same time, because it means luck may never be completely random. But it also means we might be shaping it every single day without realizing it. Maybe luck isn't something you find. Maybe it's something your mind creates.